right, well, we survived SDCC, barely. We got a lot of coverage. Please check all that if you're interested to see all the reveals from all the different vendors on the show floor. We did have some microphone issues. We fixed that. We've upgraded our whole sound system now. We're going to be doing wireless mics, really high quality. Hopefully it produces some better sound. But today we're going to be starting our look at some SDCC exclusives we picked up. We picked up a few. We were lucky enough to get our hands on what I think was the most sought after and most popular exclusive this year, and that's going to be Gym Bro Skeletor from the Mattel booth. If you don't know how Mattel does its SDCC exclusives, you have to win the chance to even be able to buy it. And even then, you're not guaranteed that you get it, even if you win the chance to buy it. So they have a lottery system. They give you a lot of time slots in order to have your ticket to go into the line to go purchase something. However, this sold out by like 10:30, 11 o'clock every day. The show opens at 9, so within 2 hours, it sold out every day. My ticket the first day was at 11:30. It was gone by then. Fortunately, by Saturday, I had a second ticket. I was able to pick this up, so we just lucked out. At that point, it was like one per person limit, and it still sold out, and it sold out online. It sold through. So I knew this was going to be massively popular based on the recently released Master of the Universe movie. There were a couple in his little mine sequence. There was a Gym Bro Skeletor. There was an HR Skeletor. And very briefly, there was a date night Skeletor in that scene where he turned from the girl into the wearing his little black suit. So I imagine these are going to be popular, and it was. It paid off. They promoted it. It was part of the booth. Check out our booth coverage if you want to see the little display they had with the little weight bench where you could pretend to be Skeletor. But everything about this is cool. Not just the concept of the figure, but the box art. I mean, you tear this thing open, like Hulk Hogan ripping open his shirt, and it has this awesome character on the inside. You can see him with a bunch of free weights. There's a large dumbbell in there as well, and a towel. And then the back of it has this, by the power of these abs on there, which was on the promotional towel that they gave out in the booth as well. So it's just hilarious. I absolutely love this box. It's worth, you got to keep the box. It's got this fun little like 80s look to it. Remember, this is an 80s franchise. See that logo in the back there. And then in the back, they have all these fun little, I'll give you a little close up here. They have all these fun little exercises, Triclops extensions, Skeletor press, Havoc raises like the Havoc staff, calf chaos, split evil lunges. I mean, it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah, I think we all knew that this was going to be a very popular one when it came out. Now, the film, the only thing he does is he has like, he's got one dumbbell, he's doing curls on a bench, and that's it. So they added a lot more in here than was in the film, but fun nonetheless. So we're going to check him out. We're going to compare him to the mainline release so you can see the little variety in there. The only other big thing I'll note that they did change is he had a Nike swoosh on his sweatshirt. And obviously, with licensing issues, they didn't have a Nike swoosh, so they put the Havoc Staff logo on his shirt instead. Otherwise, it would have been a perfect one-to-one copy. But limitations on cross-branding here. So why don't we jump in and check this guy out? All right, let's start checking out this awesome figure. Now, he has a like rubber-like garment to him. It's very flexible, a lot of room to breathe. The socks, the shoes, I absolutely love that. It's full Skeletor decor. He's got the sweatbands. You could take the hood down if you wanted to, and you could see his skull underneath the little sweatband. The jaw does move a little bit, so you could have him move there with those nice red eyes. So they did a really nice job designing this figure. Of course, he has that full flexibility to get his arms across his chest, just like the mainline Chronicles figure. He's got all those same joints in him. He also comes with an alternate set of hands that were the same ones that came with the mainline movie figure. So you could switch those in as well. And if you wanted to, you could lift up the shirt a little bit and see those abs. They're in there. So he's definitely decked out. How he compares to the mainline figure, which is right here. It's very similar. I think it might even be like the same figure, just a slightly different paint deco to it. And they just put on this rubberized outfit instead of his tunic or loincloth or whatever he was wearing. So it's really the same architecture underneath. The bottom half of the leg might be different because he had this boot on, so it's a leg with the sock here instead. So they switched out the calf and the lower shoe area. But other than that, it looks pretty much similar to the mainline Skeletor release, same height and everything. So I think they mostly used this body and just sort of put this new tooled outfit on him. So if you wanted to do some lifting, I mean, you could definitely get those weights in his hands. I think you're going to need these hands as opposed to the other one, because the other one's kind of an open hand. And I like the metal in here. There's a little metal piece between the two. They could have easily just used plastic, but they went with metal. I mean, this whole figure was about $50 for this set, so you're definitely paying a premium to get lifting Gym Bro Skeletor here. So you definitely want to see that premium. So you get the weight in his hand. You're going to have to do a little bit of forming with them because the hands are a little bit scrunched together. I like to get a pen there sometimes just to open it up really quick and then wedge it in from the side. So this one I could do it without, but here we go. So you could have him doing his curls. He could do whatever curls. You could have him doing his calf lunges or calf raises there. And if you want to, you pop him in a chair or something like that and have him do an exercise in there. Yes, I carry a tiny little chair with me for toy reviews. So perfect scale, actually, there. It's not bad. Maybe a little larger than it needs to be, but he could do his exercise in a chair. It would have been awesome if this set came with a bench. Just a flat bench that he could sit on and do his chest press, raises, or whatever he wanted to do on there. And he could just do on the bench, he could just do flies or something like that. So that's another option. So you get the full range in here, which is so cool with these figures, that you can actually have him do a full workout. So very cool that he could do his workout with his weights, and then just look super beefy and awesome. And then he could wipe down with a little towel. Like I said, it comes with a little towel, so you could have his gym towel hanging out over there. It's got a little pouch in the front here. So he could have his gym towel. However he wants to use it, you can lay it down on the bench. Man, I hope someone makes a little bench for this guy, like on Etsy or something, because that would just be over the top to have a little MOTU logoed bench for Skeletor. But yeah, I mean, he came out pretty cool. The only other thing he comes with, and he didn't use in the movie, is this, this giant dumbbell here with the weights on it. Yeah, I mean, or barbell with the weights on it. It's crazy. So the plates are all 75-pound plates marked on the side. Let's see if it says anything on there. Nope, it just says superior barbell. No special hidden little Easter egg. So then he could do the squats or however else you want to put it. I think he looks better with the dumbbells than he does with this. But if you wanted to have him in like squat position, you could put his arms here, and then you could add the weight on the back. And it's got, the little grips on it like a real barbell would too, like the on the edges there with the little pattern. So it looks just like it. It would have been cooler if they went with metal in the middle, but I guess, you had to start saving somewhere. If they went with the small ones, they weren't going to do it with the big one, I guess. But yeah, so here he could do his squats. So you can get him doing anything. I really like that. So yeah, look at that. He poses freehand. It's got great range of motion on him. Absolutely amazing. So this was a really fun idea for an exclusive, and it doesn't detract from the main line. It's just something wacky. And that's what exclusives should be. They should not necessarily be something you need to have. I mean, if you're a Skeletor fan, I guess you need to have this, but it doesn't detract from the mainline movie line if you were just trying to get figures to fill that out. This is just one of those wacky things from within the film, but it's not like a core sequence of the movie. This was, the whole scene was like, I don't know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, but memorable nonetheless. So yeah, and if you want to, the box is so nice that after you pop them out, because you don't have to tear it apart to do it, you could just have a fun little display for, just put them in there. I mean, it just looks really nice, and it's a solid box, really solid cardboard. I don't think there's anything underneath this. Nope. So it's a solid cardboard box, so it makes a really nice display piece, and I mean, I'm going to keep it. It just looks amazing. So they did a really good job on this one. I absolutely love it. Another great Mattel exclusive. This was definitely the one that sold out every day. Everything else was hit or miss, but this one was really, really hard to get. And if you couldn't tell by looking at the secondary market, it's like over $200 now for something that was only $50 at retail. So, and I imagine it might increase more now that it's completely sold out after the event. But solid figure, awesome job. I love the little metal detail here and the dumbbells. The towel is a nice touch, and this like flexible outfit. That's this rubber really lets you get a full range of motion on this guy for working out. So I wish I could say go grab it. It's definitely awesome, but yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to find it. Maybe Mattel will do a mainline release since it was so popular and just take a couple of the accessories away. I don't know. I haven't seen that with any of their previous exclusives, but this was an awesome figure nonetheless. Absolutely amazing figure from Mattel this year, and the box artwork is just fabulous with this. By the power of these abs and this awesome box display, if you wanted to pop them in there and just keep them on your shelf like this, you could easily do that. And it's not too hard to return them back to the plastic if you wanted to put them on display in his little pose. But I mean, this guy deserves to be out of the box. He's just awesome. So unfortunately, like I said, he is sold out. You can't get him anymore. He's off the website. He's completely out of the con. Secondary market's it, and it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's just that's the way it goes. A lot of these people that were buying them purely to sell them. You could just tell by the sheer amount of them listed online right now. So this guy went fast, and he's amazing though. He's kind of a must-have. So hopefully Mattel will issue him as a single version with some pared down accessories. I don't know if they do that though. I know Hasbro has done that in the past with some of their exclusives. They strip out a lot of the accessories and put them in the main line. But this guy, I don't know. He was just purely designed to be an exclusive. We still got to look forward to HR Skeleton. I think we all know a Skeletor. We all know it's coming at some point. So I'm glad he's going to be a mainline release, or hopefully he will be a mainline release, because that one I think will be even more popular than the Gym Bro Skeletor. But a truly amazing figure. Definitely worthwhile to add to your collection if you have the means. Where did I get the chair, if you're wondering? Like, I want a little chair like that for my Skeletor, for my other figures. Five Below. I just picked it up, pretty cheap. It's designed to be a cell phone holder. Like, it has a little bar here where it just holds the cell phone. And you could take that off if you want to. But yeah, that's it. It was really designed to be a cell phone holder, but it's like the perfect size for 6-inch, 8-inch figures. So I figured, why not? So you could pick that up there. But that is it for this time. We're going to be looking at more SDCC exclusives from Hasbro, from Mezco, and maybe from some others. I'll see I got them all stacked over there. So we'll be taking a look at those in the next couple weeks. We're going to get back to our Ghostbuster series, and we're going to have a lot of new products to go through because a lot has been released recently. So stay tuned for more. Like, subscribe, and follow. We'll see you guys next time.